Hello and welcome to Mike's Minutes. I'm Mike Caputo, your friendly vice president of the chapter, as well as member of the insurance committee. I have some really exciting news today to tell you. So it turns out that our bill hit the Senate floor, or actually through the Senate Health Committee on Tuesday. It passed with flying colors, no opposition. Great news is it does not have to go to the Finance Committee and or the Rules Committee. If you can remember from last year, the Rules Committee, it got stuck in the Rules Committee and never made it to the Senate floor. Good news here is it can make it to the Senate floor maybe by the end of next week. It has to sit around for 3 days for people to review it. Then it will be scheduled for the Senate floor. And I got to tell you, everybody, I have a very good feeling that we're going to get it passed on the Senate side. They finally realized that there's really not much of a price tag on this. Once it passes through the Senate, that's when the Assembly needs to move. I have pretty good feeling that the Assembly Health Committee is going to pass it. That's our first roadblock. We were lucky enough to have Amy Paulin, who's the chair of the Health Committee, signed on, and apparently she's a fighter. We also have Assemblyman McDonald, who's also a higher ranking assemblyman. And we actually picked up, now we have two, not co-sponsors, but two sponsors of the bill, which even helps us out even more. What I'm hoping is, since the Senate realized there's really not a price tag on this bill, I'm hoping that the Assembly will realize the same, and we're not going to have to go through the Ways and Means Committee, and it will go straight to the floor, just like it did in the Senate. What I mean by no price tag is, if you still are able to have a meeting with your local legislature and they ask you how much it's going to cost, you have to tell them nothing, because what happens with managed care is Medicaid actually gives them their full fee-for-service rate. Then managed care turns around and they try to negotiate contracts with you, negotiate prices, and the money ends up, all the extra money ends up going in their pockets. So it's very important to stress that, to your legislatures. Next thing on the list is we've been also working with the Department of Health. These are the people who actually set the Medicaid rates. It's not your legislatures. We haven't gotten very far with them. We spoke to them maybe twice this year. They're a tough crew, So what's going on is they gave us a couple raises, I think 2 years ago. Nothing's coming this year, just to give you a warning. They concentrated on feeding tubes, I believe. Also want to thank everybody who was up in Albany on Monday with me. It was a very successful trip. We got to but we visited at least 45 offices. It was pretty exhausting, but we got it done. We mainly concentrated on the Ways and Means Commission. That's what I see might be a problem, and those are the people we need to talk to. Also signed on 5 more people then. So now we're up to 30 on the Assembly side, which is amazing, being that I believe we started with 12 before we started this whole crusade. And lastly, we're currently planning the meeting in May. We're looking for ideas, if there's something that our members want to see, or, want what kind of a topic that they want to talk about, or, have some sort of education. Please let us know, because we're always looking for good ideas, and we're always looking for more people to come. And, like I said, the only way New York's going to get anywhere is all the small guys have to get together and actually make a difference. So stay tuned. Hopefully by the end of next week, I'll have some even better news. Hopefully we'll have a bill that passed through the Senate already. And hey, say your prayers. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.